What's going on, YouTube? How we doing? Stop. Let's plug this bitch in. Boom. That's for YouTube. TikTok, what's going on? TikTok, what's going on? Magali, I know you're only just listening. Finally, my girl's in here. Let's go. I love it. I love that you're here, Magali. We're just waiting for a few more people to come in. We're early, but I love it. I love that you're here early. Boom. Marlo, RB, Matt, what's up? What's up? What's up? Whoops. Oh, we did not want to do that. We didn't want to do that again. I don't know what's going on. There you go. It's alright. It's alright. We're out here. We're out here. Make sure we're live on Instagram too. You gotta be live on Instagram too, you know? Boom. Boom. Invite Raquel to join live. Well, I mean, I don't know Raquel like that. Sorry, Raquel. I don't know you like that. Isley, what's up, girl? Man, my girl Dina, she's not losing a day. I love it. Gotta make sure my hair looks good. I'm live on multiple platforms, guys. Just 2 more minutes. Just letting everybody come in. What are you doing? Can you play something? I'm absolutely not going to play something. Are you going to? Nope, I am not. We're actually going to be speaking about mindset today, which is extremely important. Women mindset for toning. Boom. Let's go live. 1 more minute. 1 more minute. Hmm. Hmm. My girl Thalia's here. What's up? I love it. I love it. So Thalia is the only one that's been extremely consistent with trying to get this cash prize. Dina, I'm still waiting for that story post. I gotta put you on the spot right now. I'll be listening, Dina. Dina, if you're just listening, it's okay. You know, it's just apply, just do. You want to win that cash prize, you gotta do what you gotta do, girl. Mindsets. Mindsets. So mindset for women is extremely different from mindset for men in fitness. We'll go over that as well. So just a recap. One more minute to give everybody some opportunities to join on Instagram, TikTok. Fabiana, what's up? Ara, Elver, Shanu. Love it. Okay. Natasha. I love it. How we doing?
Good, how are you?
I'm doing well.
Good to hear.
Would you rather watch a tree grow or damn. TikTok's being racist right now. Okay, so I do want to start off with a reminder, guys, for you guys to qualify, ladies, challengers, mom about to bombshells, my future bombshells. That's what I'm gonna call you guys. My future bombshells. My future bombshells. For you guys to qualify for this cash prize. You guys, number one, gotta stay consistent. Showing up to the workouts. Make sure you're checking into the workouts. This is day 2 now. Yesterday, I'm gonna let it slide if you didn't know how to navigate. But now is day 2. No more fucking around. Okay? We gotta do what we gotta do. So make sure you're checking into your workouts. Make sure you're plugging in the foods, the pictures, and the barcodes. Scan them in so that my girl Shirley, the nutritionist, could support you. Okay, you basically have premium level MyFitnessPal inside the app for the next 4 days. Talia, I saw that you signed up to FitnessPal. Very applicable. I love that you took action. Just keep in mind the premium version of MyFitnessPal. All the features is technically in my app for the 4 days up until Thursday. Just FYI. Okay, for you guys to be considered for bombshells, for you guys to be considered for the cash prize, make sure you guys are checking into the workouts, checking into your calories, checking in with your nutritionist, and posting a screenshot or a picture of you in this call. Post it on Instagram, post it in the community chat. I want just pictures. I want pictures. That's what I want. Pictures. By the 4th day, if I see like everybody just being extremely consistent with the workouts, extremely consistent with the nutrition plan, with the calorie intake, with engagement, but the only difference maker was maybe one person did a story one day and the other person didn't. That's the difference maker. That's what I'm talking about. Someone's gonna be $150 richer.
Got it.
Okay? I'm not targeting anyone. I'm just letting everybody know, Dina. No targeting. I'm just letting everybody know. Okay. Mm. All right, so today's focus is mindsets. Who here has taken any mindset classes or courses? Say me or not me in the chat. Zoom, TikTok, Instagram, YouTube. I love that, Talia. I love that, Natasha. I love that, Wanda. Now, listen to this. You can sculpt the perfect body, you can tone, you could see results. But if your identity doesn't change, you will sabotage it. What does that mean? If you're not thinking like the woman 6 months from now, who's 20 pounds toner, who's more attractive, who's more confident, if you're not acting like her right now, you're not going to keep the results. You need to start thinking like this future Natasha. You need to start thinking like this future Lali Marquez. You need to start thinking like this future Talia, this future Dina, this future Wanda. You need to start thinking like her, having the mindset of her, start incorporating actions like her so that you can become her. And once you end up seeing the results, you keep the results. Why? Because you keep those habits. This is the part that nobody talks about, especially coaches, especially trainers. Nobody talks about this. You'll finish this challenge more confident, stronger, leaner. But if you still see yourself as the tired, overworked woman who never puts herself first, you'll slide right back into the same person. Shit, that's some sauce. I'm going to repeat that again. You will feel more confident, stronger, and toner. But if you still see yourself as the tired, overworked woman who never puts herself first, you'll slide right back into the same old version. You'll gain that weight back. You'll lose that confidence again. You'll start skipping the workouts again. You'll start doubting yourself when your jeans feel tight. You'll start downplaying compliments that men, women, even family members, your partners end up giving you. They compliment you, you're like, oh man, he didn't mean it. And you'll also hide from mirrors. Nobody speaks about this. No trainers, no coaches think about this. Sometimes some women are extremely vulnerable and they tell me, listen, I avoid mirrors. You don't have to relate to this, but who has heard of someone in their life who's avoided mirrors? Type me on the chat. This is some serious shit. Worst of all, you'll forget that this version of you is real and she deserves to stay once you see the results. That's why today is about upgrading your mindset and not just the woman you are, but the woman you will become or you'll rediscover. The benefits of this, you'll stop apologizing for wanting more. It's not selfish. It's evolutionarily speaking that you just want to become better. So if someone else depends on you, if you have children, if you have a partner, if you have a mother, if you have a grandmother, if you have a sister who depends on you, little cousins that depend on you, there's nothing wrong about wanting more for yourself and prioritizing yourself. You don't have to apologize. You walk into rooms with presence, with feminine energy. Have you ladies ever been in a room sitting down first and you sense a woman, maybe you know her, maybe you don't, enter a room and everybody just looks at her? Yes or no? You can say yes or no in the chat. This woman can be you and will be you. You just need to start acting like her. So I had this one client, her name was Stephanie. And yes, a coworker at work, exactly, Wanda. So I had this one client, her name was Stephanie, a 40-year-old mom. She dropped 7 inches in 6 weeks, but still said, I don't feel like I deserve to wear crop tops. That's what she told me. We were training for a solid month and a half. She was a mom, 40 years old. And there's this like stigma where like once you start passing a certain age, you can't wear certain things. Okay? I don't deserve to wear crop tops. That's what she said. What I did was I personally gave her a mindset session similar to this. but specifically more catered to her. And I also had one of my mindset coaches. Her, ironically, her name is also Stephanie. She's part of my program. She's part of my program, and she is called Mindset Steph. Maybe you've spoken to her, maybe you haven't inside the chat yet. You need to explore, okay? And she did a mindset reset on her as well. What she did, this is important. The homework that me and Steph gave Stephanie was to write down 3 things she loved about her body every morning. What she did was she wrote down 3 things every morning that she liked about her body. By week 8, she wore that fucking crop top to her daughter's field trip. That's how powerful mindset is. That's how powerful mindset is. Once you switch your mindset, your confidence just increases. So I want to give you guys 3 secrets. YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok. Then we lit on TikTok. 3 secrets. The first secret is you can't be her until you start thinking like her. That's the first secret. You can't be her until you think like her. Why? Your body listens to your beliefs. If you start thinking something, it's not a miracle. If you start thinking something, if you start saying things, manifestation, listen, if you asked me 5 years ago, do you believe in manifestation? I can honestly tell you, guys, ladies, is bullshit. I kid you not. It is for real. It is true. Your body listens to your beliefs. If you start speaking it, your body will start listening. You'll never act like a confident woman if you keep thinking like you're burnt out. You never act like a confident woman if you keep thinking like you're burnt out. What does that mean? If you keep telling yourself, oh my God, I'm so tired. Oh my God, I'm exhausted. Oh my God, it's only Tuesday. Oh my God, Jesus, such a long day. It is going to be a long day. Who here has had a long day? Say me on the chat. And you start saying shit, and then all of a sudden, 3 things in a row just keeps making it even more draining and more worse and more horrible. Put me on the chat. I know that's me as well. I've done it in the past. Absolutely. Okay, so think about it like this. Okay, if you cannot love your body with your own language, with your own words, how do you expect someone else to love your body? If you can't say positive things about yourself, why would someone else say positive things about you? Think about it. It's the same thing with respect. How can you respect your body? How, how can you continue disrespecting your body if, let me rephrase that. How can someone else respect your body if you don't respect your own? Absolutely, low self-esteem is a real thing. Start loving your body. Start listening to your body. Start being positive about your body. Start loving your body, and people will start loving you. People will start noticing you. People will start noticing your feminine energy walking into a room. The second secret is discipline is a form of self-respect, not restriction. Discipline is a form of self-respect, not restriction. I want to see a fire emoji inside the chat if you want me to continue. If you're listening to some sauce right now. Are you listening to some sauce right now? Fire emojis. I want to see fire emojis. There you go, Instagram. There you go, Zoom. I want to see some fire emojis, TikTok. There you go, Dina. There you go. All right, I'm gonna continue my secrets. Second secret, I'm gonna repeat it again one more time. Discipline is a form of self-respect, not restriction. What does that mean, Brian? Are you tired of starting over? Have you hopped into a training program, then stopped? Have you started school, then stopped? Have you started a job, then stopped? Are you tired of starting over? This could be anything, guys. This is mindset. This is not only fitness training, this is mindset. Are you tired of starting over? If you are, guess what? Stop quitting on yourself. You're starting over because you constantly quit on yourself. I have a lot of vulnerable moms that sometimes they go through divorces. They go through some issues, right? And sometimes they tell me on some calls with me, they're like, listen, I can't believe he quit on me. And sometimes I have to have a very serious conversation with them. And I ask them, I'm like, listen, do you mind if I'm extremely vulnerable with you and I'm straightforward and I coach you right now? And they say yes. And they're like, did he quit on you first or did you quit on yourself first? These are things that coaches and people and friends, especially friends and family, avoid having conversations with you about. I know that's my friends and family, especially my family. I try to have a serious conversation and they can't be straight up. But if I have someone who is outside of my friend group, outside of my family, and I ask them to be straightforward with me, don't BS me. They'll tell me things just like this. Did you quit on yourself first or did your partner quit on you? This is serious. Okay? Discipline is a form of self-respect, not restriction. So the first explanation or example was, are you tired of starting over? Stop quitting on yourself. Next one is, doing the hard thing is how you build pride. Doing the hard thing is how you build pride. You see a lot of women, especially on Instagram, on TikTok. Some of them are even influencers. Some of them are even celebrities. And they even tell you, hey, listen, I got work done on my body. I got a tummy tuck. I got a Brazilian butt lift. I got lip injections. I got all these things. Do you think they feel pride about it? Absolutely not. Why? Because they didn't earn it. They didn't go through the hardship. They didn't work out for it. They didn't start doing the work of tracking calories. They did the tummy tuck and it was great and it was easy. Maybe it gave you that little sense of dopamine, that happy hormone just for a day or two or maybe for a week. And then it went away. It's like, oh man. Right? The third and final secret. You guys ready? Sexy is consistency, not a dress size. Sexy is consistency, not a dress size. You start becoming consistent. You consistently start showing up for yourself. You consistently start thinking like the future woman that you want to be 20 pounds lighter. Confidence is how you carry what you've got. If you're in a sexy ass dress and you don't feel confident, you're not gonna feel sexy. But if you feel sexy and you've been showing up consistently and you're confident consistently, you just don't do it for a day or 2 days or 3 days. You do it every single day, week in, week out. You're gonna be sexy in that dress. You're gonna be confident in that dress. That's why I say you want to be like that woman that walks into that room. Your energy walks in before your waistline does. That's why I said yesterday, if you guys were in a call, anyone in TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, the scale is a tool. It's not an all be all. It's not an absolute. It's not 100%. It's only a tool. Zoom, my bombshells. Say me or not me. Have you ever stepped on a scale and before you stepped on a scale, you felt sexy, you felt slim, you felt nice. You stepped on the scale and the scale didn't even move. Can you believe that shit? The scale didn't even move. The scale didn't even move. And the cherry on top, maybe you went up a pound. You're like, what the hell? I was skinny. My pants are loose. What's going on? The scale is a tool. You have to wear your confidence. That feminine energy walks in before your waistline does. Okay? So, homework. You guys ready? Homework is, I want you to write a letter to your future self. This is mindset homework. Write a letter to your future self. The woman who's, whatever your goal is, 20 pounds lighter, stronger, more energized, walking into rooms with confidence. That future self, let's say you stay consistent, you show up to yourself, you make yourself priority for the next 6 months. That future self, that future Natasha, that future Lali, that future Talia, that future Wanda, that future Dina, you're writing a letter to yourself. And I want you to speak to her. I want you to compliment her. For example, future bombshell Brian. Boy, I am proud of you for finally showing up for you. You're not just a sexy dad. You're a fucking bombshell. Like, this is the type of conversations you should be having for yourself. This is the letter that I want you to have to your future self. You didn't get here by accident. You earned this. These are just examples. I curse a lot, so, I would curse if you curse a lot. If you don't curse, you don't have to curse. But just speak to yourself. Speak in your own language. Speak to your future self. Okay? Now, before I give you guys a Q&A, I want to remind you, you want to stay consistent with these IG stories. So, hell, I'm gonna just join you guys. Fuck it. All right, you guys have the next 10 seconds. I'm giving you guys the opportunity to take a picture with me and post it on Instagram so you can get that cash money. 5, 4, 3, 2. I love it. Perfect. All right. Now, make sure when you post it on your stories on Instagram, you tag me, abarca.fitness. Tag me. Okay, I'm going to open up for Q&A, ladies. Brief Q&A. If you have a question, raise your hands or just unmute yourselves. Feel free. Or put it on the chat. I know some of you guys are out and about and you guys can't speak. 15 seconds, 10 seconds. What if we did not reach our goal? That's good. You gotta accept that it's a journey, Wanda. It's a journey. Think about it like this, okay? It was what one of my mentors told me. Before you hop into a journey, you gotta think to yourself, did you know this was gonna be hard? If the answer is yes, this is just reality meeting expectation. You were expecting it to be hard. The reality is it is hard. You're just meeting the expectations. You knew it was going to be hard, so there's no surprise. This is what hard feels like. Okay? All right. I love it. For extra bonus points, if you guys want to go on a community chat and share what you guys learned today, what you guys thought, your main takeaways, it could just be a sentence. Feel free. I love you all. We'll meet tomorrow, 6:30 p.m. Eastern again. Bye.